Hi, my name's Dor, and I'm back with another movie recommendation for you. Today's recommendation is Can't Buy Me Love. This movie is not a bad movie, but it's definitely being recommended from a place of nostalgia. It is for that reason that I am suggesting a bottle of red wine to go with this movie. Well, not a whole bottle. I give it a 2 out of 5 drink rating for your maximum enjoyment of this heartfelt romantic comedy from the 80s. So I want to say cheers to that, and cheers to my new friend Jen. It was a pleasure meeting you and getting to hang out with you, and I want to thank you very much for the wine. So, Can't Buy Me Love was made in 1987. It was written by Michael Swerdlick and directed by Steve Rash, starring Patrick Dempsey, Amanda Peterson, and Seth Green. But when he was this. So the plot really gets kicked off when Cindy Mancini, the hottest girl in school, borrows an outfit from her mom without permission. Wears it to a party, it gets ruined, and for $1,000 she needs to replace it. But she doesn't have $1,000. In walks our friend Ronnie Miller. Ronnie Miller has been mowing lawns all summer long so that he could buy a telescope. Through this telescope, he spies her amidst her debacle, trying to replace this outfit. And he says to her, "Hey, I can replace that outfit for you because I have $1,000, but I want you to pretend to like me for 1 month." And she says, "No way, why would I do that? That's social suicide." And he says, "Because if you like me, all of your friends will like me, and then I can be popular and have a bitchin' senior year." Reluctantly and desperate, she agrees to do so. And he goes from like totally geek to like totally chic. But why? Why should you watch this movie? Why should you care? It's a funny movie. It's an interesting situation, unlike any that I've really seen before. It brings up some really interesting points of conversation, and I think that there are some really beautiful messages in the movie, and I think that the writers did a good job of making these characters sympathetic, and I think this movie is just a wonderful reminder to be okay with being you and to be brave enough to be friends with new people. So I think that if you give this movie a chance, like a real chance, have a glass of wine, throw it up on Netflix because it is on Netflix right now, and if you give it a shot, I think that you'll not only really enjoy the jokes, but I think you'll be able to sympathize with the characters, and that is what makes this movie, as well as so many others from the 80s and 90s, so unique. They do tug our heartstrings a little bit. We've all been that geek, or maybe some of us were the cheerleaders who hide their real selves so that they can have a social life. We have all been one of these characters at some point in time in our lives. I don't think I ever escaped high school or that geek label personally. And so I really sympathize, and I think that's one of the things that makes this movie so special to me, and one of the reasons I am recommending it to you guys. So if you do watch the movie, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, along with any moans, groans, whines, or complaints, even other recommendations, because as a movie buff, I love to try all new things, at least once. And I encourage you to do the same thing because you never know what kind of hidden jewels you're going to find in the cinematic world of the 80s and the 90s. So, give it a try. I hope you enjoy it. Don't drink and drive. Make good choices. And until next time, my name is Dor, and my newest recommendation is Can't Buy Me Love.